Hello everyone, welcome back. It's time, finally, to continue the Russian campaign. Okay, before I get started here, I'd just like to apologise for the amount of time it's taken to get another episode up. There's been a few reasons. I don't want to turn this into a blog. Basically, I have been a little poorly, nothing serious, just the kind of average common cold. But I don't think anybody wants to listen to me sniffling or sneezing down the microphone. It's definitely not pleasant. Also, this kind of ties in with the state of the campaign, really. I do feel like there's no more challenge at the moment, really. You know, at the beginning we were constantly fighting to survive. Nowadays it's literally just sending colonists and putting down revolts. I'm sad to say the campaign has lost some of that challenge for me. That's not to say that continuing it's going to be easy. The amount of rebels we're having to deal with is quite staggering, and there's still lots to conquer. But, you know, I've got a lot invested in this campaign. It means a lot. I do want to finally achieve my initial objectives. So I am going to continue with it. Don't get me wrong. It's just, it is becoming harder to kind of find that motivation. And I'm sorry. I know there are a few of you who are wanting to see how this pans out. Khorasan has succeeded from the Timurids, so I'll be waiting a while before heading back to war, simply due to the fact that I am suffering a very large amount of war exhaustion. But if you remember, the objectives are to expand into India, so this is good. It means I will not have to colonise these two provinces. I have been wondering if you, as if it was the one person, I've been wondering if it would be better to just kind of post occasional updates. So I'll play for a while, upload my progress, just so you can see how the Empire's progressing, really. Because I've been looking back, and it seems that each video's only really been covering about 2, maybe 3 years of game time. And, well, I'd hate to still be doing this when I was a pensioner. So yeah, I'll have a think about that and let you know what you think. I did do something similar towards the start of the campaign. This is a good event. Sorry, I did do something similar at the start of the campaign, but there was so much happening at that stage, I couldn't really miss anything out. Yes, we have rebels in Ursarum. You can come down here. But we also just had was it here? Yes, we just had a colonial company colonise the region of Obdorsk, which is marvellous. They have successfully colonised Nerin. Naturally, we'll continue with that. We want to kind of uncover this fog of war, and unfortunately we can only do that the slow way. I can't recruit any conquistadors because I do not have the quest for the New World idea, and it's going to be quite some time before I can actually get a new national idea. Yeah, I said earlier that we were very nearly finishing off Kazakh, but I'd missed the fact they do have this one province here, which I can't really get to. So there's no colonising taking place in Timurid territory, and for now that's actually fine. I recently became overextended, which results in a much higher revolt risk and other unpleasantness. So I'm going to wait until more of our land cores before I actually head out more and start colonising. I believe we are we're not fully centralised. We still need to take one more step towards centralisation, and yeah, we need that to finish off our military modernisation. So yeah, right now we do need to kind of take it easy, recover from the war exhaustion we had from our big gains in what is now known as Turkey, and yeah, just continue putting down rebels, of which there are many. And waiting for those cores to form. Am I missing any rebels? I don't think so. Oh, another thing, I have a new mouse. That was something that was holding me back before. I had a mouse from Corsair, and whenever I'd scroll up, it would, for some reason, think I was scrolling down by quite a few clicks, and so I was never able to zoom in anywhere. It seems that more and more nations are succeeding from the Timurids, which is good. We want to see more revolts and more nations forming. Really hoping this army gets here on time. They're not going to reach here until June, and this, like I say, I've been plagued by super rebels in this campaign, and yeah, this siege is going extremely quickly. I believe we don't have a colony here. Okay, so it won't be a complete disaster, at least. Hoved can probably be left to kind of finish naturally, so I shall not send another colonist here just yet. Okay, we finished them off in Urumqi. These should be here soon. No peace. Ah, damn. See what I mean? That's why I'm not really keen on spreading out the colonies I have going in these kind of horde lands. It's just so frustrating when the rebels can take them over practically instantly. Okay, I think we may as well just declare war on Khiva here. We shall be making that a holy war just because we get the biggest discounts on infamy. Yeah, and we had rebels for that. I do hope that doesn't cost me a colony. Okay, Punjab have joined in. I don't think they'll be able to reach me. Okay. And yes, I do find it funny that 5 minutes after saying I'm going to be taking it nice and easy and having a peaceful campaign, I am at war. Still, that's the way it goes. Yeah, I'm very much behind on the construction of armories and other land buildings that I wanted to be building. Is anyone coming for you? It's very refreshing to see revolts being put down instantly and not having to chase them around playing whack-a-mole. Okay, yeah, that's all the rebels taken care of. I've lost the Master of the Mint. How is my inflation doing? It's been so long, I can't remember. Okay, let's get another one, level 5. Okay, that's good. Level 5 and 6 advisors can always give you that nice event that increases stability and increases their effectiveness. Okay, we're having a pirate problem here. I don't believe I have any cores along the coast of the Persian Gulf. So, if I want to bring some ships down to deal with them, it's a bit of a long voyage. Did I start building a navy? I believe so, yes. I will have five ships being constructed. That's all I can afford right now. Okay. Colonial expansion. Ah, yes, I chose not to take this decision because I didn't want the permanent reduction in my infamy limit of 3. So short-term pain, but long-term gain. Okay, they spawned on an army. Not clever. This is never a good event. So basically we're faced with a choice of losing free inflation at the cost of 2 stability and some prestige, or we can just get to inflation. Normally I would heed the advice. Stability can be recovered pretty quickly in a normal game, and losing free inflation is a huge benefit. However, we are a pretty unwieldy nation, and recovering stability is taking a very, very long time. So yeah, I'm just not willing to lose 2 stability. With the Master of Mints, we are in a deflationary position, so it's not too much of a issue. Kazakh accepted peace with Tibet. Well, it's not really worrisome, but okay. You can probably reach Abkhazia first, so I shall bring you down to deal with them. Oh, we are still suffering from attrition. So I need to find out which of my armies are in a province that's unable to support them. By the looks, oh, this could be one. No, but that's fine. Okay, by the looks of things, most of my armies aren't huge, and they should be being supported. However, these 2 armies that are currently invading Khiva are probably what's causing my attrition to raise. I'm sorry, I've been used to playing Victoria 2, where you don't really assault provinces, you just wait a while and eventually they fall. Okay, 2 infamy and 2 more provinces. Yeah, this is most likely what's causing the infamy here. 23 regiments can safely sit in Samarkand. 18 can safely sit in Herat. Lovely. More revolts. Okay, well you can head up to Kizilkum on your way back. And which one am I missing? Oh no, that's it now. Gonna send a colonist to Zungaria. Check out my fantastic pronunciation skills. Totally accurate, I'm sure. Sarato, Kipchak. Oh. Okay, you have a bit of work to do before you can head up to Samarkand. So it seems I'll be receiving my fleet towards the end of 1582. Once that's happened, I'll be sending them all the way around Africa to get up to the Persian Gulf, where they shall wait until this region cause. Hello, quite a few rebels there. Ah, okay. I see Chagatai are now rebuilding troops from Mogulistan since we lost control of that province. You're not going anywhere? Have I missed any rebels? Yes, I have. Laristan, where is that? Okay, that's fine. I don't seem to be making much of a profit. Ah, Punjab, I'd forgotten about them. Yeah, I'm not exactly willing or able to reach them at this time, but we'll get there eventually. If Khorasan are willing to colonise this area, that will make it very easier for me to annex them. Kola, I don't believe we have anywhere nearby. Hoved has defected, excellent. Kazakh no longer threaten us, and the Oirat Horde have appeared. However, they seem to be being taken care of by Ming, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem. 897. It shouldn't be too long before Urumqi defects as well. Do I have any other colonies to work on? Okay, so there's Kalunda, Irkutsk, Siam, Borisov, and Narim. Narim could do with a colonist. I'm trying to prioritise the colonies that border Terra Incognita, just to speed up the discovery of them. You will get to Samarkand one day, I promise. Ah, and yeah, look, we're still getting war resources from attrition. And Ming have decided to take a piece from the Oirat Horde. Ah, we're actually running at a deficit. Not till December, however. I can definitely afford to cut back on spending. Okay. If you just wait there a moment. And you should meet these Persian patriots. Van. Oh, I do dislike hunting rebels. Oh, well, this is new. The Timurids appear to be invading. Shouldn't need a general. Wow, okay. What am I missing? Okay, I believe Zangaria will be defecting very soon, and that's going to give us a nice kind of base to leave our troops, so they can respond quicker to any revolts in these provinces. You can come up here. You're following there. You're taking out those two. You're coming down to deal with the Timurids, who are fleeing. And you're standing there ignoring the rebels next door. Okay, lovely. Yep, there's Muscowy. I'll definitely be holding off before sending out any more colonists. And yeah, I'm going to have to mint a little bit. I don't want to fight myself with a lone. Bhutan has formed somewhere. They'll be south, won't they? Okay, I'm not too sure where Bhutan are. Oh wait, are we around here? Which area of the world are they from? Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, there we are. Lovely. Okay. I'll need you to head to Samarkand soon. And I'm going to try and intercept. There we are. Delhi have sprung up. Oh wow. Trying to make sure I leave my armies in a province that can support them. Okay, they're fleeing back to Luristan. That's fine by me. I think we may lose Samarkand very briefly to the Timurids. They'll be attempting to take back their old capital. Have we wiped them out? Yes, I believe we have. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Still, shouldn't be too long before we deal with them. Okay, we finally got back up to +3 stability. That's very nice. Okay, I have no idea where that army's going. They can come to attack and head back here. You can come to Van. And I believe that's all for now. Yes, more colonists to Irkutsk. More to Nadin. And take back Samarkand. Khorasan here doing very well against the Timurids. I'd be very happy to see some of the provinces switch over to their control. Whether or not they'll be willing to actually colonise though is another issue. It's very doubtful in fact. Of course, in this part of the world it takes 3 months to move from province to province. Sinope and Kipchak. Lovely. Look at that lovely revolt risk. It's always to be expected when playing such a large nation encompassing so many different cultures. But really the main contributing factor is the war exhaustion, which for some reason I'm incapable of bringing it down. I mean, at the moment we're breaking even, but this is the lowest value I've seen for attrition. Oh well, that should be easy to deal with. We just left Circuit. And Mosul, what was that? Oh! I did not see you. Okay, instead of going there, how about taking on some rebels? That was a waste of a magistrate. I'm trying to balance not wasting any magistrates with not running into a deficit and taking out any loans, which ultimately is resulting in a lot of wasted opportunities. Hurry to Viborg! And then hurry to Vyazma. Urumqi is finally ours, which leaves one more province for Chagatai. Yes, that's correct. Looks like Hamadan will be lost briefly. Ah, we lost Viborg. You were not fast enough. The Swedish. Always the Swedish. Kerry. Unfortunately, until my war exhaustion comes down, there's not much I can do. We are, of course, burning infamy at a very slow rate, but every little helps. Ah, and we actually were able to save Hamadan. It's a nice, pleasant surprise. Okay, I guess I just wasn't meant to be in a position with no inflation. Okay, right now I'm thinking that because there's literally nothing I can do about the war exhaustion, I'm not going to really be gaining anything by standing still and just waiting. Prestige. Gain stability and prestige, or a bit of tradition. We lost Vyazma as well. That was quick. Okay, right. Half of you can go there, and the other half can stay and take back Vyazma. So yeah, I seem to be in a very unfortunate position where nothing I do will bring down the war exhaustion, because the armies I have are always going to be wandering through territories that can't support them, just to deal with those rebels. So I may as well just continue expanding. I only have until 1650 anyway, before I lose the Holy War Casus Belli. And that Casus Belli is really going to be allowing us to expand so quickly without racking up huge amounts of infamy. Sorry, infamy really is the budgeting factor in this game. The only thing that will restrain your expansionism, if that makes any sense. So I think I'm going to carry on like I have been doing, attacking rebels when they pop up. And I think I'll spend some time off camera just seeing how many armies I have and where. So I don't believe I need 2 armies here, even though it does take them so long to move from province to province. And it's much less of a issue now that we have colonised these regions. We're in no danger of losing them instantly. And yeah, after that I shall continue expanding. I really want to reach the coast and take over this area I've forgotten. Not Irkutsk, I've forgotten. Is it Vladivostok? I don't know. The most eastern part of the empire anyway. Yeah, head into India. I'm imagining me drawing big arrows here, big red arrows. And yeah, into Turkey and into the kind of Middle East here. Persia will be the first target, I think. The rebels here have been giving me a lot of problems. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I apologise again for the delay between episodes. And I shall see you next time.